this thing on? Good morning, traders. About to get started here today. It's FOMC day. And we had a news report as well earlier this morning. Housing starts and permits. This is kind of like the first thing I look at before I start trading. So it's this page right here lets me know what reports we have for the day. This has just been a habit of mine to view the economic calendar prior to doing my technical analysis and start, marking down my key levels and all that. So, yeah, we know we have housing starts and permits, 8:30. And usually when these reports come out, you can click on it and you will get a review of how the numbers went, what was expected, consensus range, and then what the actual numbers that came out, and determining how these the expectation and how it comes out. It can let us know, give us an edge on whether the market is going up or down. So this is why it's important to look at this first thing in the morning. So we have the FOMC, it's the one that I'm worried about later on at 2 p.m. Usually these days tend to be very choppy, so I don't really like to trade too much too long, because you might end up making some profits, but what happens is market gets choppy and you end up giving everything back. So let's just keep this in mind as we trade through the day. I'm just looking to trade probably from 9, let's say, to 11:30 or something like that, and then we'll call it a day. So let's analyze these charts. I'm gonna show you guys how I like to prep my charts for the day. Usually I like to start on the hourly time frame, since I'm trading usually on the 5-minute. Sometimes I'll trade on the 1-minute. But just for the purpose of the technical analysis, I'm just using the 60 and the 5. And basically I'm trying to observe any type of clue that can give me an edge. So clearly today we have an uptrend, right? Very clear, right? I'm just looking at what's obvious. Okay, so we have an uptrend. Okay, what else? When we have an uptrend, I like to see if we have a channel in place. So I like to pull up my channel tool, my trend channel, and I'll go off of these lows and I'll try to find where it makes sense to have this support. I'm basically just looking for wherever spot I can get the most touches, right? So right there, you can see I got 1 touch here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna say that's my low of the range, and this may be my high of the range of this channel. So we have the low here, the support, and we have resistance here. Now it looks like we're almost coming out of this uptrend here, and the uptrend is weakening. Okay, so let's zoom in a little closer there. Okay. So usually when we get a break of a channel, I like to see that we can potentially break, pull back, and retest that channel as resistance, which we kind of did it right here. We kind of did it right here, but we see that there is there's a lot of buying pressure right here. Right? So unless I want to say, unless there's strong sellers below this previous low here, if we manage to close strongly below that, then I'm going to be looking for shorts. I'm going to be leaning bearish, right? Because this is support, and this support was holding price up. If we lose support, then that can potentially mean there's an opportunity for a move down. Okay, so this is going to be one of my first key levels here. Excuse me. Yo, what's up, fellas? Welcome to the live. Over here, just prepping the charts for today. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line up and I'm going to make it a horizontal line. Stretch it out a little bit further. Let's use it right here. Something like that. And just the same concept as the trend channel. I want to get the most touches that I can. So same thing here, same concept. Right? You can either draw this as a zone or you can draw it as a line. So I'm gonna draw a line, but I'm gonna try to get the most touches on it. See about there. And I like these values to be the same. Market's open right now. And I like this color to be green. Just as a reminder that it is support. Perfect. Here we have strong buyers here at open. Okay. So we have support. We have resistance here. We have a bit of a range. We have resistance here. Or we can use this resistance here as well as part of it. And we can go here with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, just try to get it the best you can. Let's just go here with it. And I'm gonna lock it in place. Okay, just make sure these are the same. Gonna make that red. Lock it in place. That way we can't move it by accident. There you go. Okay, so if we are bullish on this day, I am looking for price to break above these highs. Right now we're in a range. We can just range here all day, and a breakout will look either like this, or it'll probably look something like this. So this is my mindset while I'm trading this range. This is what I'm going to be looking for, is for price to go up to the high of the range, then to return back to the low of the range, then back up to the high of the range until it breaks out. When it breaks out, then I'm going to be looking to go long here, and I'm going to be looking to go short here. Okay, so that's pretty much the game plan for the Qs. Okay. Another thing I want to do is I want to mark previous day high right here. It's gonna be on previous day high. Lock that in place. And we can mark this low right here, this overnight low, to potentially be a target for liquidity. Yes, and that. There it is. I'll lock that in place. And let's do one more level here, one more key level. So we're just marking everything down that I think is important. We have another key level down here. This is previously resistance. So if price comes down to it, we could see strong buyers down here pushing price back up. So I'm gonna mark this up because I could find a buying opportunity here in the near future. All right, so we got a couple levels above, 2 levels above, 3 levels below. So right now, this is looking like it wants to go down. So what I want to see now when I go to a lower time frame, and let's go down to the 5, and I see that there's a lot of selling here, very strong selling, school, and I've mentioned that I want to see sellers, strong sellers below this support if I want to look to short and go down to the next levels of support. So it looks like we may be breaking below, just judging up for that first candle, this first 5-minute candle. Sometimes I like to mark my 5-minute range. As well, just to give me an idea of how, if there's going to be a range breakout here. Just waiting for my opportunity to strike. I'm not rushing into anything. Gotta be patient here. I know it's very tempting to just jump in. So we saw that on the 60-minute. Like I said, we broke the low of that range of this trend, broke the support. It's a bearish action to break that support, but we saw that there was strong buying pressure here because it's long wick candle. And now we're expecting potential move down because we broke this channel, and now we're looking strong from the sell point below this support right here that's been holding price up. Okay, so usually you want to see some kind of break and retest to short this. Okay, so let's go back to the lower time frame here. And we're sweeping liquidity at these equal lows right here. Should expect to move up. We'd like to see some kind of pullback and retest. That'd be cool. Pullback and retest. And then yeah, just another push lower. Patience is key here, so said at the beginning of the live, I said we have a FOMC at 2 p.m. This days sometimes can be very choppy, sometimes, not always. Some days are, better than others. So we just want to make sure we have a really good setup here so we can make some profits on the day. What's very weird going on right now is that I have also MES here, and MES is actually bullish. See, the MES is going up, and the MAQs are going down. So we have what they call an SMT. So one of these is essentially lying to us because these two usually move in, they move in the same direction. And one's selling off like crazy, and the other one is not. Okay, we have that break and retest on the Qs. And let's go on the Qs here. I'm gonna just make one more chart. I'm gonna create one more chart here. Tab. And I'm gonna make like a 1 minute chart here, just so we can get a closer look inside what's going on. So we can tell here, market came down, it pulled back. We got a retest up of this support that we broke. Right? So that's our sign to go short. That's our sign to go short right there. This is our sign to go short right here. Something like this, 1 or 2 risk reward. It should be coming down, and something is right here that everything's looking good. They would maybe sweep into this low right here before we go back up. I can go ahead and remove this. It's just our candlestick that we were initially kind of looking for. Alright, so as we analyze this market, we can see we have a strong break of support, and we can try to look for, this market could potentially pull back here as well. We test one more time because we left an inefficiency, a fair value gap here. She looks like she wants to go. So we could do a 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 risk reward. That means that, if you enter here, okay, for one, you would be in profits, right? You would be in profits, and then you have to just be patient here with yourself. You have to let it go in your favor. Don't panic. If you just want to scalp, that's cool, but try to let your good trades run. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so panicky to just get out. if we just follow the rules of the game, saying, okay, this is my entry, right after the retest on the 1 minute. And if I say, okay, that's my entry, we have to, you know, break, pull back, retest. Okay, perfect. Now I set my risk. And right here, it tells me, it's telling me exactly how much I'm risking per contract. So one contract, I'm risking 41. If you put, these are MQs, by the way. So if you're risking one contract and price goes here to this red line, you lose 41. If it goes here to this green line, you make $82. So now it's just a matter of you controlling your risk, which depends on how much capital you have. If you have, you know, a lot of capital to risk, then perfect. You can go ahead and, you know, up your size if you'd like. Get more than one contract here. You can just, you know, you go 5, and you go 10. Okay. So I'm gonna put my entry here. I forgot to take the trade here. I'm just gonna take it on a simulator. Right, goes back up here. Got to get in that opportunity. Though it'd be best if we tap back into this one like that, honestly. Yeah, thanks to entry. I did take it on my actual account here. It's just, you know, this is basically for just educational purposes, so I'm not really focusing in on taking the trades alive. More just giving you guys the knowledge required to trade, and then just leaving the entry up to you to decide when you should enter. You know, because everybody's gonna enter at different times. You know, everybody's gonna enter at different times. Okay, it's going lower. It's going towards the TP for sure. There it is. Smooth as butter. Right? I don't even need to take this trade. When I use my risk reward tool, that's kind of like me essentially taking a trade. So if you see me pull this tool out, that's a trade I would be taking. And stop up here above this support, because price can still reverse here, but as long as we find, price can still push up here, and it can still reverse and go down again. Right? Price doesn't go in a straight line for too long, right? It's been going in a straight line since up here, coming down in a straight line. It's bound to pull back, right, and then go lower. It moves in waves. So even though I took the trade here, I would be waiting. If this pushes up, I would still be waiting. My stop would still be up here. I'm expecting price to continue going down. It's gonna follow the plan. Follow the plan. Oh. Okay, we're about to tap into that fair value gap. Okay, I'm gonna take the trade here for you guys. I have to put my limits on. Let me go ahead and close and reopen it. Okay. Let's go with let's go like times. Alright, it's pulling back. We have still strong buyers here. And I'm gonna stop right here. As expected, this pullback. Like the price is eventually gonna pull back. And it goes straight in a single line. And get a stop out here. Boom. Then pull back. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so we close this out. And then we start over. Start over. We go here. Boom. Take this out. I said there's an FOMC day, so usually these days are not easy days to trade, you know. Which is why I don't like to spend too much time in front of the chart on FOMC days. I like to take maybe 1-2 trades and I'm done. Keep it simple. Okay, let's remove these. There we go. Then we got a clear view. So we broke below that support on the hourly, and then we wicked back up again. Still a lot of buyers down here. I was expecting us to at least sweep this previous low here before we reversed. Okay, so now we're just waiting to see what price wants to do here. And the bullish back, and this was finding strong buyers back above the support here. So I will be checking maybe one more push down if this is actually going up. And I'll be looking for some sort of bull flag here. If I see maybe range here a little bit. Something like that. usually when the market reverses this far back, right? Look at the strength on this move right here. And now look at the strength of this move right here. Right? We almost completely reversed the entire move down here. So for me, this is usually a reversal. It's a reversal happening. Right? It showed us a strong move down. We got a small pullback and retest on the 1 minute, right? And then we saw strong sellers there, which is giving the illusions that price is going to continue lower and lower and lower, right? But this is how the market traps you, is by breaking lower like this, right? And as it's pulling back, we were expecting here to see more sellers, and we didn't. So it's now pushing up higher. So right now, what I'm looking for is for this to retrace back, and then push up, which we kind of did there. You look at it on the 1 minute. We kind of did pull back a little bit here. Price went up here, came back, retested that support, and now we're seeing a push higher. So that's kind of like what I'm expecting now. I'm no longer looking for this to go. I'm no longer looking for this to go down. Right? This move down, from what I can see, is a fake intention. It's a fake move with the intention to draw sellers in, and then make them pay as price goes up. Whoever had shorts are now getting squeezed out of their positions. Okay. There's that pullback, and we have a strong buying candle here. We may look for some longs. Just depends, right? This support right here, this hourly support, is gonna tell us everything. If we broke below it and then the pullback and retest failed, then if we break above it and the pullback and retest succeeds, then we know we're going up. But this is our main pivot point. It's this area right here. This is our pivot area right here. These lines, support, the range. See strong buyers here. Give you an opportunity to get in. Let's take a look at 5. Move all these lines out of the way, get a clear view of what's going on. There's some 5 in it. Still got a pretty big rejection for those sides there. And you can see here clearly on the 5 it's a little bit more clear than the 1 minute. to see on the 5, right? Because look at this long wick. Right? Its price has gone up all the way up here, but it didn't close all the way up there. So essentially, it's almost like the system is not registering that price is even up here. Right? It went there briefly, but this is where that resistance is right now. So we're still respecting this support as resistance right here. So this could still actually go down. If we overlap this bullish fair value gap here, and we're looking for some shorts. We overlap it though. Invalidate it or disrespect it. Some of the different terms that you may disrespect, validate, nice, stay focused here. This looks like continuation to the downside now. But the candle's still not closed. Right? There's still 45 seconds left of this candle to close. So what happens is if the candle comes down like this and then leaves the wick below it and leave the wick below it, then it's respecting the fair value gap, and I would be expecting that to go up higher. And if we close below it like it is going right now, then I would be leaning short. Right? I would be leaning short. I know that because we disrespected this gap now, we could potentially have a pullback and continuation to the downside. So notice how as time passes and as we get more candlesticks on the chart, the direction of the market can change in a few minutes. So this is just how, like, how trading is. You may have this looks like a clear strength of the sellers at support. So we got that pullback and retest. So now this is coming down. This could be a better trade down here. Going short. Right? I could say, okay, I'm gonna go 5 short here. And then if we happen to pull back, I would actually add more inside this gap. And let's go for, alright, so I'm expecting this, right? It's hourly support to still hold. So I'm expecting this to now hold as resistance. So I'm gonna actually change the color of this line. Look at that move. Okay. And now I'm gonna erase this. Yep. So we have it. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a 1 or 2 again. 1 to 2 this should work. Or you could do a 1-to-1. It's up to you, however you want to manage your trade. But there it is. If it pulls back, I want to add more. But I think this is definitely coming down here. just have to be patient here. Going back up. All right, so this candlestick is letting me know that there's a pullback coming. And this green hammer candlestick is letting me know it's already letting me know price is gonna go up. So you can close it there if you want to. There's so many different ways you can manage your trade. It's really endless amount of styles that you can choose to short on the first red candle, or you can choose to wait for the cross of the 21 EMA, which is this purple line right here. It's just there's so many styles. You just have to pick what style you think works best for you, and then just expand on that. Just become better. Practice your way of trading. Try to figure out what works for you, and just practice and practice and practice and practice. And over time, you tend to get better at these trades. And the trick is to try to analyze the market so that you don't fall for the little tricks, the little traps that the market has. Okay, we're gonna pull back now. So we're gonna stop on the 5. I always like to come back to different time frames and get a better view of what's going on. So you'll see me go to the 60, and I like to see that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is why I like to review the different time frames. I can see this candle right here. You can tell this candle right here against or support is dominating, like this bearish candle here, overlapping, and then go from this green candle here. It's letting us know that market's likely to go lower. Right? It doesn't let you know how long it's gonna take, but after this candle, I know price is gonna go lower because we just broke that support. That's why we changed that green line into a red line. So it's not resistance, or potentially resistance if it comes back to it. Okay, so could end up coming back all the way down here, is what I think. If we end up doing the same thing here, is we can do like a support, push back again, retest, and continue going lower. How you guys doing so far? Anybody making some money? Anybody cut those that short? Let's see here. If you guys have any questions, also feel free to type it in the chat, and I will, I'll get to it as soon as I can. But yeah, what's your guys' thought on the day? Do you think we're going lower? Are we bearish? Are we bullish? Are we gonna reverse? Anything's possible here. Anything is possible. This could be a flag right here, but flag. Patience is key here, guys. Patience is key. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go from their candle. I'm breaking this flag here. Now we just watch and wait. I said if it goes up here, then I'm looking to short up here. Looking short up here. Add more to basically I have 5 contracts on shorts. Gonna add 5 more to go up there. This looks like breaking that flag. Crazy thing about doing shorts is that when the market goes down, they say it takes the elevator. It goes down very fast, and then when it goes up, stay like taking the stairs. So it goes up over a long period of time, very slowly. Look how slow this move going higher right here, and then look how fast it comes down. So shorts are a little bit different. You know, I think when you're on calls, you can tend to be a little bit more patient with it. Where shorts, it'll come down very fast and it can reverse quickly. You know, so there's a slight difference in there. Nice reversing here. We could reject the pullback to this little trend line here. Or like I said, we could end up going all the way up there. All the way up there to this area here. So this trade might be taking a while for this thing to play out. Might be here for a good little bit. Does anybody have any trades on right now? Holding 20 contracts, sell, run back 1030. 1030. Oh, the petroleum report. That report usually doesn't move the market very much, so you don't have to worry about that one too much. It usually doesn't. From what I've seen in the past, it doesn't really do anything. So you can feel confident that it's not gonna make it go crazy. And this whole area right here is a bearish FEG. We just tapped into it, and now it's reversing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add down. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add it down. I wanted to add as it went up, but that's cool. Let's add it now, and I'll bring my stop up here. And we just need a strong close on that. There we go. Starting to come down here. Get this easy money, guys. Okay, now we want to see price break below this. We want to see price break below this support right here. Come on, strong push, strong push. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful candle on the 5 minute. Just need to see a strong close. Let's push lower. We don't want to see a long wick below. Just waiting for this thing to go now. Alright, so since we tying up our risk, you can also tie up our reward if you want to. Keep it at 1 or 2. And you could do that. Or you could keep your take profit where it was. Okay. This will be a 1 or 2 risk reward now. I just adjusted my stop. My stop was up here before. Now I'm tying it up. It's up to you. Play how you feel, how you like. Okay, we need to see continuation here, more red. Judging from today's movement in the market, you can see anything here. You know, you can see the complete opposite of what you expect. You can just prices just blast off out of nowhere, no reason, no, you know, no expectation, nothing, like, you know. So just keep that in mind here. Keep that in mind. Just taking a little bit of go. Let's see. Price is pushing back. Come on, sellers, where y'all at? Show us what y'all got. Beat the woman in here. Take another closer look. Take another closer look at what's going on. There we go. Come on. Come on, sellers. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Should I trail this? Should I take TP here where I have it? What do you guys think we should do on this play? ¿Se oye bajo? Okay, let me go ahead and put the volume up a little bit. Is that better? There we go. Come on, sell this joint. Where my sellers at, man? Where they at? Okay, here it comes. Why don't we trail it? And this could be a really big move down. Let's trail it. Let's do a one candle trailer. Let's do a one candle trailer, guys. One candle trailer. Okay. Now, if we look at the 5-minute time frame, can you tell me what this last candle is telling you? Is this last candle telling you price is going to reverse? Or is it telling you the price is likely to go down on this last candle? This candle right there. This one. Not the one forming right now, but this one. Okay. This candle, I believe, is telling me price is going to go lower. So that's why I chose to trail this move down. We would have hit TP there. Let's see if we can get as much as we can out of it though. Can we get more out of this? Put my stop right above this support. Trailing that last candle. Let's look back at the 60-minute again, right? Looking at the 60-minute, it's telling us very strong sellers here. This is likely to continue going down. We got a doji candle here. Didn't mean a possible reversal. It's not reversing. It's going down. Perfect. Beautiful. Don't like this. It's weak on that here. Let me give it a little more time. Maybe. Right, we're up 400 on this trade. Just 10 micros. And 500. You know what? I'm just going to continue to do the one candle trailer like I said I was going to do. And let's see how far lower this thing goes. Maybe hit that 40 level there. Okay, we're trailing. We're up 600. 650. We're already way past our TP here. I'm just trailing it as we go. Beautiful move down. A lot of strength on the sellers. Beautiful, we're up 6. I think I might close it here. Hold my stop there, trailing it. It continues to go. Up, boom. Out at 600. 600 on that simulator account. 600. Yep. So we took one loss on the account. That first trade, the short that we took here, we failed that one, and then we took this short right here, and that was a winner. It just putting us exactly $372 in profit. Happened to take one loss, and then we made back the loss, and then some. Okay, so it's 10:30. Let's see what we could do here. Let's see what we could do here because so I'm gonna say because taking 2 trades, market's moving okay, not too bad right now, and we just don't want to overtrade, right? We want to end in profits, preferably. We're taking 2 trades, 1 loss, 1 winner. I would say if we manage to pull back, I would look for another short here. Anybody make some money on that? Anybody? See, very strong buyers here. You'll have to, we'll have to see some buyers weakening here as we get close to this area of support. And we want to see if it acts as resistance now. That's what we want to see here. There's a very strong buyers here. This could be a reversal. We look at the 5-minute now. We see an engulfing green candle here. This is still a downtrend. Okay, still a downtrend. It's gonna clear up. Makes up. There's so much stuff up over here. There we go. So now for this next trade, what I want to do is I want to pull up my Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low. And I'm gonna mark my 50% to 61.8 area. And that's it. That's all I need to fit for. And now I'm gonna go down to my lower time frame. I want to see strong sellers there. Yeah. Go ahead and take a second out. Let's just focus on the here and now. Let's take this away. It's right here. And we want to see, I'm looking for a reaction to this area right here. And as I'm going down to the 1 minute, I can see that we're getting we're getting a reaction after touching this point of interest. There we go. It's going lower. Beautiful move down. Take profit as it goes down. Take profit as it goes down. Taking profit. Taking profit. Over and over again. Just continuing to take profit as it goes lower. Patience is key, guys. Patience is key. So as you see, previous areas of support have now been broken. They've been broken and turned into resistance. Broken this support here, turned to resistance. And now we're going to the next level down here, which is our next level of, it was a previous level of resistance. And now I'm expecting, right, resistance here, resistance here. And I'm expecting it to be support. So if I just want to guess where price is going, I will be guessing somewhere near down here. It's 10:37. I'm gonna be on here for maybe another 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm done for the day. I was able to catch this trade here. I forgot to take it here on the simulator for you guys. Excuse me. But yeah, that was the move. I was expecting a pullback, a retest. Again, this we break the support. There's an opportunity for price to pull back and retest the support before it continues low. Same here, we have support here, support here, support here. We break, pull back, resistance, and it goes lower. Okay, let me take a look. You guys have any questions so far? Anything I can address? Just kind of repeating things that I think might be important and valuable. You know, support and resistance, that's like your bread and butter. uh you know, trading pullbacks, right? The market, right? You can't tell when these big moves are coming, right? It's hard to tell. You can't tell sometimes, but it's hard to tell. But what's easy to trade is pullbacks. Every time the market pulls back, pulls back, pulls back, every time it pulls back, it bounces off this 21 EMA. So it's easy to trade. It's easier to trade when the market's trending and it's creating pullbacks with potential entries here between them. You know? I got 5 contracts running on my Take Profit Trader challenge. I'm currently up 1,300 on that one. And I have 5 contracts right now that I'm holding, still in profit at the moment. Yes, sir. Not bad for FOMC day. Not bad at all. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please give it a like. Show some love out here. And you know, hopefully you guys were able to catch some of these trades I called out. Gotta help everybody make some money here, man. I know how hard it is to trade and how hard it is to try to do something that you're new at. You don't really know much about it. You're trying to figure it out, taking trades, and you're winning, you're losing, you don't even know why. Trust me, I know. But it's through those failures that we learn. So just keep at it. Keep at it. We still have lower highs and lower lows. Lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low. Still lower high. So do not buy. I don't like to buy during a downtrend unless we have some sort of reversal. Usually, okay, maybe it could be a double bottom, you know, and then pulling back and retesting after a break of resistance. Then I'll be looking to buy. But for now, this is only a seller's market. And if you think about buying, just look at the 60-minute. It's really not a time to be buying this. Do not buy this market, please. Okay. 5 minutes, same thing. 5 minutes, maybe saying it's going down. It's not going up, guys. It's going down. So as you can see here, price has been bouncing up to 21, bounce up to 21, bounce up to 21, bounce up to 21. So if you didn't get in here, if you didn't enter short here on this flag, you enter short here, you could have entered short here, or you could have entered short here, or you could have entered short here. Right now, I closed the trade that I took earlier, and then I re-entered back on shorts again at this high right here. And put my TPT account. That's my TPT account right there. So I'm on shorts. Right up against the 21.
Connection lost.
Connection lost, man. What do you mean? Everything seems to be connected and plugged in. Alright, so I'm getting close to my maximum profit target on TPT. So I might have to close this soon. I'm up about 1,400 on the day. I think 15 is the max that I can make on this 50K account. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start probably trailing this, and you guys can hold if you want. Price may be going all the way down here, so take a look at the 5 minute. Right. You can see here it's clear. It's clearly that you can see the break, and that's a break of structure. Okay. Break of structure. Break of structure. Break of structure. Every time it's a break of structure, there's an opportunity for price to pull back. Pull back. And pull my stop at break even here. Just this way. It's my TPT account. I just checked what my profits are. I think I'm almost maxed out. I'm up 13. Yeah, I think that throws it here. I don't have to hit the max profit on it. See if it'll come down and just take me out. There we go. Okay. So I made, this is my TPT account. I made 1,600 today so far. After the fees and whatever, whatever the fees are, the commissions fees, I'm up 13. The max that I can make is 15 on a day. So I'm under that 1,500, so I'm good. And yeah, you guys can continue to stay in this trade. This should continue going lower here. Expecting it to go down to this area of support. So you can continue to hold your puts or your sells with short precision, and then just find a way to trail it. Trail your positions. Alright, you can use a one candle trailer, which is moving your excuse me. Just moving your stop as price goes down, just trailing the price action until it stops you out. I think I'm pretty done for today, guys. If anybody needs any assistance, feel free to let me know now before we close out the stream. But other than that, I appreciate you guys jumping on the live and being part of this trading community that we're creating here. Futures FTW, futures for the win, baby. Futures all day. Why? Because in futures I can make $1,600 with leveraging, a prop firm account that cost me $100. So futures, baby, futures. If you're still in options, I feel bad for you. Because you're missing out, man. You're missing out. There's plenty of opportunities here on futures. There's no limited amount of trades that you can take. I can get in and out as I please. I could go long here if I want to. I could go short again. You have more flexibility with how you manage your account. So that's exactly why futures is for the win. Yeah. With that being said, guys, I appreciate everybody here. Have a good rest of your day, and stop trading, man. Don't be trading all day. We got FOMC at 2 p.m. later today, and market's bound to be crazy or choppy at some point. So just be careful, protect your capital, and see you guys next time. All right, peace.